Oh god, yeah, that warrior's still active.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from? You're not welcome on this ship.
Your nightmares.
Okay, non-killing.
Oh, is he gonna just knock them all out?
Oh, this one's good.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny, this is my beautiful wife Montana, and that was Hogarth.
And today we're gonna be reacting to Season 1, Episode 3 of Vinland Saga, Troll. Alright.
So this has gotta be about Thors.
I'm really curious how this show is going to handle this, like, character they've set up as, like, fully dedicated to non-violence when he's in a self-defense situation.
If you're excited for this episode of Vinland Saga, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they are all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms with, like, extra discussion and also more footage of the episode in full screen, so make sure to check that out. All right, are we excited for episode 3 of Vinland Saga?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
There are no significant changes. 5 pounds of gold as we agreed, but you won't get any of it unless it's in exchange for his corpse.
You think he wants to kill him simply because he abandoned?
Along with the cargo.
Probably.
Just be sure that Thors is dead.
Just like as a deserter, I guess.
And I'm next.
Thors, huh? Called the Troll of Yam. I've heard stories about him. He's a hero to your people, isn't he? You certain you want me to take his life?
If he was a hero, then I wouldn't be here. Desertion is a high crime in my country.
Oh, yeah.
We take it seriously. And his execution was ordered 15 years ago.
Well, why now?
I knew you guys were fond of playing by the rules, but after all the time that's passed, is it worth the trouble?
Now, don't get me wrong here. Our services are always available to you for the right price, so don't think I'm complaining. I'm only curious.
You came here to hire me to execute one of your own men.
Classic
Why not do it
mercenary
yourself?
mentality.
You paid him a visit in Iceland, didn't you? What stopped you from cutting his throat there?
The worthless Christian's already dead.
Let me assure you, that's none of your concern. I would suggest that you stop asking questions, for your sake.
Fine, have it your way then. Give us another 5 pounds of gold up front, and we'll take care of it for you.
You make that request so casually. How bold of you.
Yeah, body language is saying a lot right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. Was that even for looking at him the wrong way?
My mistake.
Oh.
Apologies.
Oh no.
No.
Slipped right out of my hand.
Not quite.
Is everybody all right?
Now, you must be more careful. You nearly skewered me with that thing.
Yikes.
Another 5 pounds of gold in advance, and he's wiped out forever.
It's a deal.
Pleasure doing business. You're a smart man. See you when it's finished.
Oh, one more thing. So as a fighter, how would you describe him? How does Thors look? What kind of warrior is he?
Trust me, that man isn't a warrior anymore.
I don't think that ever really goes away.
I don't know about that one.
I'm getting serious God of War vibes. But in the game, he certainly still is a warrior, so I suspect the same.
Attend to my brothers. Bjorn, that was a hell of a throw.
I do what I can.
Oh, that was on purpose.
Catch flu.
Oh.
I wish I could have seen that.
Whoa.
Whoa. He was just hiding
Maybe he
there?
isn't all talk.
Wait. Hold on.
Weird.
Is that one of his people that he brought in to,
What?
like secretly to maybe kill Askeladd if he needed to?
Or he just brought it as like a secret
No, like,
backup person?
yeah, he's there to essentially was gonna fight if he needed him to, and like, had they known he was there, he would have been like, oh my god, you just stabbed my person.
Right. But he had to like play it
play it
cool.
off, like as.
Oh my god.
But that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Wow. What were they doing there?
Wow.
Interesting.
Maybe he isn't all talk.
Maybe he has a trick up his sleeve, you know, isn't going to quite go along with it.
Yeah, it seems like he's kind of playing at this like fun, rowdy, like, oh guys, come on.
Kinda
But he's
Deadpool.
like actual, yeah. But that's kind of a mask for a far more intense actual persona.
Almost like Gojo a little bit.
Yes.
Like cool-tempered and like jovial, but then can lock the hell in.
Yeah. Like silliness as a pretense so that people don't, like trying to get people to underestimate you because you seem like you don't take it that seriously.
Yeah. I just know he doesn't make it past like episode 10, the dad. There's no shot.
If only.
But then again, this is not a shonen, so perhaps
Yeah,
it will
maybe
take a
something
different
different.
approach. Gotta say, I really dig the intro too.
Yeah, super cool.
Also, you know what's interesting? A few years ago, had I shown you a sequence that was like Screamo Rage singing with loud instruments and crazy visuals moving really quickly, you would have just like gotten a headache. But now you are,
I've definitely
you're a professional.
adjusted to that kind of input.
Yeah, it's cool.
Time has come for Ari, son of Gaetir, to finally become a man. And I know there's no need for you to say it. Of course, this journey will not be easy. Even I can't promise that I'll be unharmed on the field of battle. But I swear I shall return! And when I do, I will have seized a beautiful necklace from the English to give to you! And then
It's
if
too
you
early
like,
for this
we could
conversation.
get
Ari! You forgot your lunch.
Oh,
Can't sail on an empty stomach.
Mother!
I don't know.
I think this
how
feels
you
a little
became such a
one-sided.
careless young man.
yeah.
Be sure to share that salted herring with the rest of the crew, all
Should
right?
you stand over there for a minute?
How dare you speak to your mother that
I'll
way?
talk to you when
thought
I
I'd
return,
done
Ilva.
better than to raise
Please
such a
wait for me.
disrespectful boy.
That's right. They're leaving today. I just hope they don't get themselves killed.
Ilva! Could I have a word? Move
Oh, they're all,
Oh, they're all in love with her.
Go somewhere else.
you know what I wonder?
All right. Good for her.
Okay, I want two things I wonder. One is it because like she's like the fairest maiden? Or did they just learn that her dad's this insanely badass warrior and everybody's trying to get it in the family type thing?
Could I have a word? Move it! I was here first. Hey,
Well, I like the front piece that looks like a sword itself.
Yeah.
On
The
the helmet.
nose guard.
I'm gonna steal that.
And you won't forget to wash yourself every Saturday, right, dear?
Jesus Christ.
course not, Mother.
On my ancestor's axe, I swear to bring back a barrel of gold!
Lads do seem to be in high spirits.
But with only 5 of them heading off, they won't have nearly enough men.
Thors himself said that 5 would be plenty.
Well, I trust that he knows better than I.
He probably took as little as possible to like put the ship together.
Yeah.
Thors would know. Leave it to him.
You know what I bet?
Before.
His son's gonna stow away. Thorfinn's
Probably.
Gonna,
You talking to Ilva about earlier?
Don't
Guess.
worry about it, dummy. It's not like you have a chance with her.
I'd watch my back on the battlefield if I were you.
That's funny, because I was gonna tell you the same thing.
Ari!
Oh,
Oh.
Be careful.
She likes him, but he likes someone else. The one everyone likes.
Why should that matter to me?
didn't say.
Oh, stop it.
You
Terrible.
worried about Ari? No need. He's gonna be okay.
What? They're not really going to battle?
That's our secret. We're going to stop in Norway on our way to Jomsborg. And when we get there, Thors will leave on his own, so those young men come home safe. He plans
Oh.
on securing the help of some of the local sailors we meet to crew his ship on the journey to Jomsborg instead. The former king of Norway was a good friend of mine, and I have some influence there. So, as soon as I've traded my goods, I'll bring those young men back.
Okay, we'll be fine.
Okay.
They're gonna be
My crew
pissed.
of
Thank
5 more
goodness.
men is about all my old ship can carry. Point is, not a single one of them is going to battle, because because that's the kind of man Thors is.
Wow. Oh, it's perfect system. He needs a crew, but then they go back with Leif.
Yeah.
Son, where are you? Thorfinn!
But, Leif?
Yes?
Doesn't that mean that Thors will be fighting all by himself?
Yep.
You got it.
And Thorfinn's not coming to say goodbye?
That's
Or he's on the boat.
gonna be a regret either way.
The interesting thing is, oh my god. He's that much stronger?
Holy shit.
Why isn't he out here to see Father off? Maybe he's still upset about the
Interesting thing
scolding
about being a stowaway, you can just reveal yourself soon.
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Gotta wait till you get significantly out there, though.
Would you tell him that I,
He loves him?
Of course I will.
Oh.
Aww.
I think that's what he was trying to say.
For sure.
That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
My
who is
God.
under there?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, I thought there was like a whale or something.
No, he's just making
Really?
waves.
Wow. You're gonna go in circles.
I like the drum for rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Lower the sails!
They're already tired from that. They've barely begun.
Hands are peeling. My backside's raw. There, get it all out.
This is where Thorfinn's gonna be like, hey.
Mord, Magni, check the rigging. Grim, you and Harkon secure the oars. Are you tired?
No, not at all.
Not to worry. We're finished rowing.
Alright, a hard worker.
With the current and the wind, the ship should be sailing itself now.
So, does that mean there's no turning
There we
back
go.
now, Father?
Oh my
Yes,
god.
you could say that. You called me father.
Yeah. Monkey Luffy. Came out of a barrel too.
What are you?
Oh my god. His dad's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
And he's not in trouble anymore. No,
He's just too excited. Still in a little bit of trouble, but how can you say no to that
Enjoy this
face?
moment, man. Aww.
You rascal.
Yeah, he's sending a group back too.
That's true.
Floki obscures things. There's something he's not telling us. There's no
You nailed it.
execution order on Thors. He's
Oh.
clearly lying.
Oh, he just wants him dead for himself.
Yeah.
Assassination. Maybe a personal grudge, because he came to this decision on his own.
And what do we care? We're getting paid well to kill the man either way.
Why not save himself the trouble and use his own men for this?
Yeah,
Try
he doesn't
and
want
keep his
to
hands clean if one of them talked.
stir the pot.
Yes. It's probably
Or he
Bart.
can't do it
Yeah, he's
himself.
afraid of
What if
him.
he's actually afraid of retaliation?
Yeah.
Kind so critical, he couldn't explain it to his leader.
An entire Yams Viking battalion? By one washed-up warrior?
Washed up
He thinks he can
warrior.
take him out
You're
by
gonna
himself.
regret that.
Get down here now!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm looking forward to seeing this troll of Yam for myself. I suspect the encounter will prove to be very entertaining.
Didn't need that.
I want to see what he can do in battle still. Like, could he take out an entire battalion?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Thors! The wind's changed on us. A bit to the south. I'll take the lead. You just follow me.
All right.
That's impressive. Leif can tell where we are even in darkness that's thicker than sheep's wool.
Wow.
He's an explorer.
That's very impressive.
I have a feeling he's gonna
Ari.
just die suddenly or
Don't
somebody.
stare into the night sea for too long, lest you wish to be pulled under.
Whoa.
That's scary.
That was so terrifying.
Very ominous.
Hey,
My
Thors.
goodness.
What's it like, fighting in a real battle? You've been in a lot of them, all over the place, right? Tell me some stories of your victories.
Oh.
I want to claim the head of an enemy general just like you have and become a man.
Doesn't quite go like that.
To prove yourself? Because you know my daughter has a preference for strong men. Attracting her will be difficult.
Well, what can I say?
Nailed it.
Guess you see right through me.
We know
You
this
like
actress.
Ilva, Ari?
Yeah.
Yes, how could I not? She's beautiful.
And that's it.
When she came into this world, I was still with the Jomsviking army. She's noisy, isn't she?
It's not how you hold a baby.
Cry as much as this one
Yeah, he had no idea what he was doing.
No.
Hold her that way.
Yeah.
We need a boy next, Helga.
Shows you how far he's come. Dang.
For us.
Okay.
Helga, my wife, was our leader's daughter. Childbirth was difficult for her, and her face grew very pale.
Thors. You have to give her a name.
Call her whatever you like. I'm a little busy. Norway is waiting for me now.
Thors, sir. The ship
Oh,
is
he's changed a lot.
I'm coming.
Thors. Give her a name.
In the last 15 years spent together, that's the only time Helga's ever been angry with me.
Oh. Understandable.
As she should?
Yeah.
Excuse me? She just birthed your firstborn and you...
Mother's name. The first
Okay.
thing that came to mind. Now that I think about it, that was when it started. I truly began to fear going into the field of battle.
Oh.
So yeah, he had the family
That's
before
cute.
he went out.
That's why I fled.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was the
Others
vision he
all
had.
cursed my
Okay.
name if they found out the real reason for it.
Because he didn't want to leave his baby.
Yeah.
The Faroe Islands are ahead!
The one
The
who wouldn't,
Feral Islands?
the one he wouldn't bother to name, he grew so affectionate for that it overtook his love of battle. That's
Aw.
just beautiful.
Lots of birds. Gulls.
Father! Father! Are we in England right now? Did we make it all the way there already?
Oh, not even
No.
close. These are the Faroe Islands.
Oh, not
Halfway
feral.
between Iceland and Norway. Stopping to rest makes for an easier journey. We'll find a village at the end of that fjord there. We can stock up on drinking water and do some trading.
This is where Askeladd was, I think.
Oars at the ready!
Like, I think they would know they would stop over here.
Yeah.
Because I think this was the
Now,
visual we
come
saw at the
on,
beginning of the episode. That rock.
My ass hurts.
Not much there.
Stopped. What is it?
Something's off.
What's wrong?
Yep.
I
Ambush.
can't quite tell.
Oh no.
But something's different from the last time I was out here.
His instincts got to be going crazy
Oh,
right now.
who's up there?
The number of houses has changed. There aren't as many of them.
Then we should turn back. Now, it doesn't feel right here. I agree with you.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn it.
Strange. They're rowing back the other way.
Damn, do they see us?
Not bad. They're close, but it can't be helped. Don't worry about damaging the ships.
Oh my
Do it
goodness.
now!
Oh, shit.
Is that directly on top of them or behind so they can't get out?
Probably missed a little bit
Yeah.
because they didn't go. Oh, no.
Oh.
God, this is such a cowardly way to fight, too.
Right?
That's probably the rest of the houses. They probably destroyed them and put them here.
You're so right.
The entrance is blocked.
So there's no way out?
Yeah.
Works
Oh,
like a shot.
shit.
Thor! Lads! Anyone hurt?
Men, you alright?
Yes. Mostly.
Now have archers.
That's
Use your
lucky.
shields for cover.
I was wondering if they would have archers.
How's
Yeah.
the damage?
We're all fine. They didn't hurt us or the ship.
They're coming. We're about to meet our captors, so prepare yourselves.
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. It's getting crazy.
Wait, those are pirates.
He's scary.
I wonder if he's as strong as Thors, though. I
Missing
doubt it.
houses. We've been completely sealed in.
Now they've got us.
Hey, if we surrender, do you think they'll spare us?
Why would you think that? They'll show us no mercy. If they take us alive, they'll sell us as slaves. Brace yourselves. It's nothing we can't handle. There are only 2 ships.
Oof.
Put it away.
Oh,
These
the
men are
pacifism.
warriors. They're not farmers who are moonlighting as pirates for the fun of it. You don't stand a chance against them.
He'll handle it himself.
Oh, that's crazy.
What do we do?
Oh, boy. You just hear the God of War music kicking in here. He squeezed it like last time.
Maybe it's a ritual.
Oh,
Use this only to protect yourself.
now he's giving it to him.
Only as a last resort.
Wow.
He doesn't want to.
Right.
Like, that's why, yeah, wow.
Yeah, but he's not going to pacifism his way into watching his son die in front of him on purpose.
Right behind you. Let's kill them right now.
Don't use that word so lightly.
Is that Bakugo? It might be Bakugo.
We're shrooming? Oh, wait.
Do you know what that mushroom is, Bjorn?
1, 2, 3, 11, 12. And a little
Fast acting.
Hold on. Is that really all of them? Hey, Askeladd!
They would do shrooms before battle.
I remember. Wait, can you pause it for a sec?
Yeah.
I had a history teacher who told us about warriors who drink something or eat something that would make them basically trip right before they went into battle. To like make them less fearful.
Hey, Askeladd! You mind if I take care of this one for you? Because it'd be over much too quickly if we all wanted them at once. And I'd like to get the measure of the Troll of Yam.
So this
What
is
do you
Bjorn.
say?
Be my guest. He seems to be just as eager as
Did he
you.
just jump? Just jumped
We
over?
saw him hopping in between boats in the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that warrior's still active.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from? You're not welcome on this ship.
Your nightmares.
Okay, non-killing.
Oh, is he gonna just
he
knock them all
unarmed?
out?
This one's good.
Oh, my God.
You're literally joking. This is the coolest thing ever.
Holy shit. No shot.
He'll just knock them unconscious one by one until they stop trying.
You know, that's pacifism. It's like a monk.
Wow.
He's become like a monk.
That's...
Good lord.
Wow.
My God.
I think that's genuinely a level of badass I've not ever seen.
Like, just...
I'm so much better than you that I don't even have to kill you to stop you from killing me.
Or have a weapon.
I can just clock you real good.
Askeladd, do you have a wife or children?
I don't.
Very well. Let's begin.
Whoa.
Oh, he's fast. Oh, no. Get him.
That was a really good move.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
That is crazy. Well, maybe he's just gonna cruise through these guys.
Okay.
But
sure.
But I feel like
I mean,
I'm already
the fighters are
getting visions
gonna
of Askeladd taking his son hostage. Like, I'm already seeing it. But
yeah.
anyway, that's where we're left for episode 3 of Vinland Saga. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. GDog88 asks, what did you think of that fight scene on the boat, and will Thors or Askeladd prevail? What did you think of Thors in that moment on the ship?
He is so cool. And
the troll.
So powerful.
That look when he landed, like when his head was down, like he just different.
100%.
And the thing that's interesting to me is he left war, and during war he was like slicing and dicing people easily. Maybe he like also had unarmed like hand-to-hand combat, but not kill training.
He must have.
But like this also could just be him being like, well, I've never tried to not kill people, but here's what I can do. Like,
yeah,
that good
I mean, if
just...
you're really good at sword fighting and then you lose the sword, you're still probably pretty good at punching people.
Yeah, but like, it's just a special skill to be able to take out people who are armed without a weapon. But
100%, and an unbelievable amount of bravery. Like that, that is so scary.
His aura was insane.
Bringing
in that moment.
Fists to a knife fight.
Nuts.
I don't know about that one, but it clearly successful so far. Hopefully it continues.
So,
but wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, and now I feel so much better about the situation.
Yeah.
But I feel like Askeladd's got to be pretty good at fighting.
Yeah.
Thors or Askeladd, I feel pretty good about Thors. Like,
I do too. I feel for the sake of the plot, it's got to be more complicated than Thors just flattens the entire boat. Although maybe not. You know, maybe it takes a different path. Hopefully, I would love to see that.
I think the path could be that, like, the others he could knock out, but, like, he's gonna need to be armed for this fight, and it's hard to find a way to knock somebody out. Like, you can hit them with, like, the blunt side of your, like you can hit him with the pommel and knock him out, but, like, with a sword, it's hard to non-lethally get at somebody, especially when, like, modern medicine doesn't exist.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I'm thinking probably Askeladd's gonna win, and it's gonna be because Thors will not relent on his philosophy.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I think the kid's going to be involved, unfortunately.
Oh, that's going to be so tragic.
Yeah.
But let's go to question 2. Question 2. Aaron28 asks, why do you think Floki wants to assassinate Thors? Do you think it's purely because he's a deserter, or are there any personal feelings involved?
It seemed personal. I hadn't considered the idea that in like a Viking culture, someone deserting would be potentially so uncommon that they take deserting personally because it's like all connected or whatever. But the fact that he's lying about it, I feel like if it were a real, like, we're going after him because he's a deserter, that would be like backed by the official government. But they specifically said, like, I checked with that guy's boss, there's no official hit order.
Yeah.
That makes me think it's definitely a personal thing. Probably threatened by his power.
That's my thought, is like, I think once Thors left, maybe the whole armada kind of fell apart and like was reduced down to not very much. And Floki resented him for that happening, but knew he wasn't strong enough to actually fight him himself.
Yeah, for sure. I think that totally makes sense.
Or my other thought is Floki knows that Thors will beat them all and is waiting close by to like finish him off once he's gotten damaged by this group. Like basically like trying to wear him down or something.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Or even worse, what if Floki right now is attacking the village?
No. Oh.
He sends them on a fake journey with all their warriors.
Just to kind of get them out of the way.
I don't know.
Oh no.
We'll have to see, but
damn.
Let's go to our final question. All right, final question. Shinji asks, what do you think of the contrast between Thors 15 years ago and today? What made him develop that way? It was like very stark, the contrast.
Yeah, seriously.
I think it's just like, back then he was in the armada, like going to fight, and then like had a wife, but then started his family. Like, it's interesting that his wife wasn't willing to change him. It was having kids that kind of had him really rethink even more.
Well, it seems like a kind of intersection of like the moment when there's a specific word, I forget what it is, but it's like the feeling of the moment when you are in like a crowd of people and you recognize the fact that each person has like as extensive and complex a life as you have, and it's just like every life is a life, and they're not just like a person in your own periphery.
Yeah.
Exactly. that same feeling he experienced in battle when he killed someone and they said the name of the person they love, presumably, of like, oh my gosh, this is a life. And same thing with the baby. Like, you have a baby and it's like, okay, this is like
a thing,
my
that's
offspring
loud,
or whatever. But then it's like, wow, this is a life that I'm shaping. Now, I feel like that probably was the like what prompted the shift for him.
I agree. I don't even need to add anything. I think that's exactly it. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Of course, but I'm interested to see this fight next episode, but are we excited for episode 4 of Vinland Saga?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.